Simple Car Guy here, and today I will show you how to change the oil on the B58 engine in my BMW X7 40i. The steps will be identical on BMW X5, X6 and X7, but will vary slightly on other BMW models with the same engine. We'll also reset the service reminder, and I'll talk briefly about why I picked this oil and if this is the right oil for you as well. But that's going to be at the end of the video. First, let's see what we will actually need. We're going to need some oil. Precisely, you'll need 6.5 liters of oil. So I had to get 2 jugs, which is just fine by me. We'll also need a filter. These are pretty cheap, very easily accessible. I'll have everything listed in the description down below if you would like to purchase those on Amazon. Of course, you're going to need a torque wrench and a few very basic mechanics tools. So let's get started. We're going to start by removing this acoustic cover. So this just pops out of the place like that. Now we see the actual engine, and we have our filler cap right here, so we can unlock that. Just leave it on top, but we want to make sure that air can get in so the oil can come out. Next, we have to find the engine oil filter, which is kind of in an odd spot for BMWs, at least in my experience. It's actually right here on this B58 engine. So BMW actually recommends removing this expansion tank right here. I'm pretty sure we can get to it without doing so, but this is also very easy to remove. We just pull this like that, and then we can get it kind of to the side. I just took 4 regular zip ties, and I'm just gonna realistically very lightly zip tie it. That way, while I'm working on the filter, this doesn't get in my way. We're gonna put some old rags in here because some oil will come out when we pull the filter out. Now we just need a 32 mil to remove this filter housing. It might also be replaceable by a 1 1/4 inch socket. A vinyl glove's probably a good idea to have for this, so you don't get oil on your hands. It's probably not the best thing for you. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up for just a little bit so the oil drips off, and then take it away. And then we're just gonna put the filter right here. We'll replace the filter in just a minute, but first we have to drain the oil. This being a BMW X7, it has air suspension, which means it can lower or raise itself while we're working on it, which is definitely not something we want to have happen. So in order to be safe, what we're gonna do is disable the air suspension. I have already put the car in the highest position it will go, so we have the most amount of room under the vehicle, but now we have to actually disable air suspension. To do so, I'm just gonna hold this rocker switch up for 7 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7. And it has to be kind of exactly 7, otherwise it's not gonna work. And as you can see, the green light went off. So that means our air suspension is now disabled. You see, it doesn't even show us the status or the height of the vehicle. To be extra safe, I jacked up the car and put it on jack stands. And now we can go underneath over there and actually loosen up the drain plug and get the oil out of the engine. We're gonna remove the 17 millimeter drain plug. There it is. Make sure that you have something underneath to actually drain the oil. There it is. Okay, and just let it drain. And this is why it's a good idea to wear the gloves. It's not always perfect. While it's draining, we can go ahead and work on our filter. Here's the new filter, and before we put the filter in, we want to put the drain plug back in, but we will be replacing the crush washer. So I'm going to take this new one, put it on the old plug, and put it back into the oil pan under the car. Here's my drain plug with the new crush washer. I'm going to go in by hand first. Now I have my torque wrench set to 25 Newton meters or 18.5 pound-feet of torque. There you go, it clicks. Now we just have to switch out the filter cartridge, so we're gonna pull the old one out. There you go. We wanna make sure we're gonna put the new one in the same way. So it just clicks in. We have the new O-ring here and here. Very nice, but we also want to replace this one right here. So I'm just gonna grab the old one, pull that off, install the new one. You want to put a little bit of oil on this one just so it makes a good seal. And now we can put the new filter back in its housing. We're gonna torque it to actually the same torque specs as the drain plug, so 25 Newton meters or 18.5 pound-feet of torque. There you go. We are now all done with the filter. We can now put the expansion tank back and fill the engine with oil. I don't want to spend more than a minute talking about oil, so here we go. I'm going with the Liquid Moly Top Tech 6600 0W20, mostly because that is what BMW recommends. The oil is of the new LL17 FE Plus standard, which helps with emissions and efficiency, but some argue that it may not necessarily be best for overall engine protection and go with the older LL-01 rated oils. As far as brands, it doesn't really matter as long as the oil is rated with one of the above specifications, but I've always had good luck with Liquid Moly. Also, if you live in a hot climate and do not see very cold weather, it might make more sense to go with 5W30 oil instead of the 0W20, as it is a thinner oil. I recommend doing some research to see what works best for your climate and style of driving, but either way you will need 6.5 liters for regular version of the engine and 7.2 liters for the all-wheel drive version of the B58 B3001, which comes on the M Sport versions of BMWs. This bottle is 5 liters, so I'm going to put one entire bottle in first, and then we're going to add about another 1.5 liters. Just going to let it drain all the way out and grab the other bottle. That looks like about 1.5 liters. 1, 2, 3.5. There was 5 in it, so I think that looks good. We of course can add a little bit more after we measure it within the car. If it's low, 1/2 liter or 1/2 quart, it's not that big of a deal. We'll just add that half later. Close this. And we can put our acoustic panel back on. There are a few clips that click in. Now that we are done working under the car, we can re-enable the air suspension, and to do so it's going to be just as simple as turning it off. So what we're going to do is hold it for 7 seconds. Once again, up or down, it doesn't matter, but it has to be 7 seconds. 5, 6, 7. Let go, and the air suspension is now enabled. This is the same process you would be using if you're changing the tire or doing basically anything where the wheels may come off the ground. BMW can get a little finicky if you don't do this before working on the vehicle. Since our oil level is slightly below max, it makes sense to add another quart or liter, it's basically the same thing, to the engine to make sure we are at the very top of the max line, which means we're going to be good to go for another 5,000 to 6,000 miles. After adding the right amount of oil, we can finally reset the service reminder, which is done by going to a diagnostics mode by hitting the start stop engine button 3 times very quickly. So 1, 2, 3. Then we go to this main screen and it's going to show up in just a few seconds. So as you can see, my service is doing about 3,200 miles, but I change it more often than that. So now that we are in this diagnostics mode, we can hit this BC button on your left stock right here and hold it for 10 seconds. This is basically an accessory mode that you had on older cars, but now they call it diagnostics mode, and you had to hit the start button instead of just twisting your key. After 10 seconds, we're going to have another option pop up right here, and we have to act pretty quickly. So I'm going to press and hold once again. Since it says reset possible, that means we can reset the oil. It's not always possible. If you just change the oil, you may not be able to reset it. I think it has to be under 90 or 80% since you've reset it. Once again, it's asking, are you sure you want to reset? And I'm going to press and hold again. So I let go between each stage, holding it again, and now it should start resetting in a few seconds. There you go. So we have reset in progress, and as you can see, this car resets to 11,000 miles, which I would definitely not recommend. I change mine about every 6,000 or so, and that's it. We are now done with the reset. So if you go to required services, now our engine oil change is doing 11,000 miles or sometime next year, or basically in 1 year. So as you can see, it can definitely be done at home, and you can save a lot of time and money by not having to go to the dealership. And of course, have the peace of mind that it's done right and use the good quality oil that you want to use. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more videos on this BMW X7, for example, how to change the front grille, click right here. Otherwise, don't forget to like the video, Subscribe to the channel for a lot more videos on the BMW X7, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!